Ladies, gentlemen, gentle people, gentle gender fluids, gentle undecideds, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, welcome to episode 44 of Apologies Up Front. I am your host, and this week I am identifying as. Who am I identifying? Timothy Chalamet. Don't know who it is, just a funny sounding name. Adjust your phones accordingly. But I hope you're well. Coming to you live from beautiful Bray, County Wicklow, the 12th of January, already 11:45 a.m. or p.m. if my boss is listening. I hope you are well. It is Friday. First week back at work fully. First week back with the kids at school. First week back setting the alarms to the school time, not the I'm working from home. I just need to get to my laptop for 9 a.m. Take a little bit of time to get used to. Had the first gig back last night. Rolling into a load of gigs now as well. A load of news we get to talk about. I have a couple of things. And then I saw something on a bus, on the side of a bus. And I thought I was having a stroke. So there was a big ad for Mean Girls, right? Not like a picture of a lot of women who are mean. I mean, the film Mean Girls, right? And it doesn't have like Mean Girls 2 or anything on it. It's just got me. And I was like, but hang on, that film came out a long time ago. Why is Lindsay Lohan not on this poster? Because that's why we all watched it back in the day. Because, yeah, that was creepy. I shouldn't have said that out loud. But so it's a new film, right? But it looks exactly the same. So they're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here, trying to make money, Hollywood. But I was looking at it, and I did a bit of a Google on it, right? Busy day. So it's a film about schoolgirls, right? Kids. It's written by Tina Fey, who's written one of the greatest shows in the history of the world, 30 Rock. It's absolutely amazing. But she was born in 1970, right? Over 10 years older than me. Now, she looks 20 years younger than me. That's a different thing. But what does she know about school? Because like I was in school far more recently than she was. I remember nothing about it. And the things I do remember, we certainly can't write a film about. Do you remember we were talking about it recently where, Ireland has changed and it's great. Everyone's more accepting of everybody and what they're into and who they're into and all that sort of stuff. Whereas back in the 80s and 90s, the 90s, everything was gay. The jumper was gay. Your shoes were gay. Last one to touch the door was gay. You know, that kind of thing. Can't write a film about that now. Although it would be absolutely hilarious just to see the world explode. Or it wouldn't be the world. Most people really don't care. It would just be Twitter. Or, yeah, that's all it is. Like, I'm starting to realize that when people talk about being cancelled, all this sort of stuff, it's not real. Like, you're just, people don't like you for a few minutes on Twitter. That's it. So I'm having a coffee. Like, I've run into something recently. I'm not, obviously nowhere near being cancelled. It's not really, I don't really care. But let me find this for you. I just want to find the example because I thought some of it was quite funny. Our friends on at the New York Post, right? They have this. They're worth a follow just to make yourself feel more intelligent. But there was a story that went up here. Oh yeah, a couple of days ago. Runner encounters terrifying night marcher demon during a 100-mile race in a Hawaii rainforest. Okay, this is what happens when you try to keep fit. This is what happens when you run that far. This is what you get for, so my comment was, this is what you get for running. Bad things happen when you exercise. Stay home, eat cheese, survive. Obviously joking, right? But 594 people liked that comment. Madness. And some people kind of said, oh, that's funny, that's funny. And then there's one guy, where's it gone? Best advice ever. I need you to be my life coach. Wait, where is it? I've got to find this for you. Sorry, I should have planned ahead. Everyone's There was a guy saying, "I love running. You can't make me stop running." I said, I don't know who you are. I wasn't even talking to you, you stupid bitch. You know what I mean? All these sort of mad people. There's another one recently about a guy. Um, oh, geez, they're picking on Al Chandler Bing. Apparently, he was a terrible man. Oh, it's in the New York Post. It must be true. But they've been going after him for some reason. I don't know why. Just enjoy Friends and shut up. But there was a story about a guy. Let me find this for you because it is quite funny. Well, like the story itself isn't funny because someone died, but my comment was funny. They had said, um, I can't find it. I'll try and paraphrase because I can't remember. Um, Beloved bagel shop owner gunned down in New York, right? I just said, listen, it didn't sound like he was very beloved if he was shot 7 times. I know people out there hate me. They're not going to shoot me. It doesn't sound like he was very beloved at all. And then obviously, oh, do you think you're so funny? Someone died. It's, oh God. Then there is, I'm bisexual. I'm a bisexual beauty famous for bedding 300 people in 1 year. Now I want to get rich in 2024. My comment, I'm a straight bald male who has bedded 3 people in 42 years. I also want to get rich in 2024. Speaks for itself. I'm absolutely hilarious. So yeah, I can't remember where we got onto that. But another thing, right? Our old friend, what's his name? Jeffrey Epstein. I was about to call himself Richard, but it's not. That's not Richard. It's a different Epstein. The lists are starting to come out, right? Of people who went to his island, Ride Island, um, for riding and all that sort of stuff. And it's all about, young girls and all that sort of rotten stuff. No, not all of it. Some people rode grown ups. Um, I don't even know how these lists are coming out. I don't trust anything that comes out, so I have no idea. But let me just see. Okay, Prince Andrew Grant, Big Willie Clinton, we know. Donald Trump, we know. Hillary, we don't know if she's a man or a woman. Um, she's actually probably the most unlikable person on the list. Not because she's a woman, just because she's a cunt. A lot of people we don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, but it's fine because we like him. You see what I mean? It's all weird. But I was scrolling through the list, right? Michael Jackson, Kevin Spacey, George Lucas, all these people, Naomi Campbell, Bruce Willis, all that sort of stuff. And then I saw Stephen Hawking. Now, I was listening to King Mickey Bartlett today on his Deck Chair and Yums podcast, and he was talking about a bit he tried last night he's over in Australia. It's absolutely hilarious. Go join their Patreon. But Stephen Hawking, as he was doing his bit, and like I'm thinking the same thing. As soon as you say Stephen Hawking, you, I can hear you all tensing up, wondering, am I going to do the impression or not? And I'm not going to do it. I'm just saying Stephen Hawking is on the list going to Sex Island, right? And apparently, Stevie Hawking, Stephen Hawkins, whatever his name is, he went to a few orgies. Now, am I going to say it or am I not going to say it? Am I going to say what you're thinking? Or are we just going to keep that as a known unknown between ourselves? We'll see. Now, Stephen Hawking at an orgy. Obviously, one of the greatest minds in the history of the world. Um, not in the best of shape, if that's allowed to be said. I don't even know the functionality of. I don't want to be ableist. I'm sure disabled people can go to all the orgies they want. But the main point I'm trying to make here is Stephen Hawking got an invite to an orgy. I have not had one invite to an orgy. in my entire life. Now, I don't want your sympathy invites now because I know they're all going on all over the place, and I know you're not inviting me, and I don't want sympathy invites. But it just goes to show, you know, how good or bad things are going when Stephen Hawking, Stephen Hawkins, gets invited to an orgy and I don't. That's my first realization of 2024. A few people are doing that dry January, which is a decision they make as they're having a, a very wet New Year's Eve. They just kind of freak out and say, "That's it. That's me off the booze." I don't do that. I don't do New Year's resolutions anymore. Like dry January isn't a thing. My dry January is it got a bit damp there last night. I'm having a moist January. The word moist. Ugh. Um, how about yourselves? Have you guys decided to do a dry Jan? I just think when you take something away like that, it just ends up you end up paying for it in February. It'll be like a wet February, a monsoon February. Just take it easy on the old booze, you know. Um, oh, yeah, first gig back last night in town. We're at the Pawn Shop Bar on Dame Street, just around the corner from Gay Bar. That was great crack. It's a weird spot, lovely spot, really cool vibes in the place. Lovely Guinness. And downstairs they have another second bar where they kind of set up a little backdrop and a few people. Very small gig, but it was great fun. Mostly trying new stuff. Like it's kind of competition season now in stupid comedy. And like I just say every time, it's not a competition. It's whatever you're into. Like it doesn't matter. But no, it was great fun to see everyone. First one back. I had tried new bits about sleeping my way to the middle. Um, all that sort of stuff. All went well. A little bit rusty. So back in Sunday in town, and then Monday up in the pub in Belfast, and then out to Doyle's Corner for a Chelsea supporters gig, and then Hyde on South William Street on January 25. I don't mean you go and hide. I mean HYDE, the name of the place, where I'm supporting Barry Murphy for Rapper Batch. That'll be great fun. And then we kind of get rolling again. So it's getting nice and busy. I think time's lost all meaning, but no, it's all good so far. A little bit tired today. The coffee's not having the desired effect. We joined a gym actually. We joined the local hotel gym thing down the road, and I've been swimming, beating the water out of the pool. I have been, um, and it's yeah, I'm feeling good, looking good. Getting ready to open my OnlyFans. It sounds weird, probably not true. Bit tired. But yeah, no, aside from that, nothing really going on. Mad news, things are weird, the world is weird. But yeah, do follow me first, Keegolaughs on social media. But let me just have a New York Post look up. Oh wait, there was another one. There was another one. No, was there another one? No, there wasn't. But let me see. Was there another one? Like it's such a great like Julia Roberts reveals why she's never done nude scenes in her career. Beautiful woman, obviously, but I've never. She's not one of the actresses who, growing up, you go, geez, I wonder what they look like. You know what I mean? Is that fair? Unfair? Rotten? Yeah. Um, I got booted from my friend's wedding because I made this big bachelorette party mistake. You accidentally wrote her dad, didn't you? I'm not even clicking on that. I'm just assuming that's it. Designer Xanax. Give some of that. Um, Pink slime in your sink and shower isn't what you think. It could cause a sickening infection. I've never seen pink slime. Have you seen pink slime? What what the hell is wrong with these people if they're leaving pink slime in the shower? Um, excuse me. I can't breathe. But there's loads of weird stuff like 10 foot tall strange being seen traversing Brazilian island as alien rumors swirl. No, what that is it's the Father Ted principle. This one is close, that one is far away. That's all it is. Idiots. Um, Robert, did I read that Robert De Niro's having a kid? And he's like, I just saw a picture of him there. He's 80. Yeah, modern medicine is miraculous. Just that's what's that called? An onomatopoeia. Is that what that's called? Can't remember. Here we go. Ex-girlfriend of disgraced New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez took part in orgies with Jeffrey Epstein. Oh yeah, yeah, she did. Look at the big orgy head in her. Beloved, there. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I wish you could see the picture. He's like a attractive man smiling off into the distance in a forest with dungarees on. Right. Beloved bagel shop owner gunned down while vacationing with husband in New Orleans. I said, doesn't sound like he was beloved if he was gunned down. I'm far from beloved, but no one has shot me yet. So, 600 likes or whatever. But this is, people just go rude. He's trolling for attention. Of course he is. He's a comedian. That's what comedians do. But there's one, oh, I can't find it. So there's a funny one where the people go, this person died. It's like, you didn't know them. Shut the fuck up. Um, yeah, it's very funny. Taylor Swift. What the hell's going on? How is she a thing? Like there was a Golden Globes thing the other day, and I saw a clip where the host was, he's a pretty good comedian, a very good comedian. Um, he was talking about, he was comparing the amount of cameras at an NFL event to the Golden Globes or whatever, and he was saying there's less cameras there, which means you'll get less shots of Taylor Swift. And apparently she looked at him, right? And they go, oh, she gave him the death stare. And I was like, ladies, if anyone thinks that's a death stare, they've never really been in trouble with a woman. She took a sip from her drink while looking at the person who just said her name. The world is a vampire. But yeah, I'm not really feeling this today, guys. But sometimes you just gotta go, just gotta do it. But I hope you're well. I hope all is good. I hope the weekend is the best weekend of the year so far. It's only the second one, so it's got to be better than the first one. Hug those you love, tolerate those you don't, and yeah, wear some really tight jeans this weekend.